Now
people always get a kick out of these.
It's bizarre to me that when they build these buildings, they don't have a place for an air conditioner to be mounted. You got these guys have to go out there, risk their lives to install air conditioners.
Yeah, I noticed that all American buildings are well equipped, and when I went to Japan, I noticed everything was well equipped there. China is just they build tofu drag buildings that fall down, and they don't equip them with any facilities to put things on.
Yeah, so everybody, especially if you're in the south of China, it's so hot. Everybody needs an air conditioner.
Yeah, you'll die.
So you would think that they would have provisions already built in. Some buildings do, but in a lot of cases like this, you have to have these guys doing these daredevil stunts. Now, this guy is incredibly well equipped. This is usually not the case.
That's why we're showing you this. Yes. This is such a rarity for a guy to have this much skill, number one, like climbing around with all his ropes, and then number two, this much safety.
Well, this guy actually does this for a living. He's like on the Chinese equivalent of TikTok. You can see he's got a drone filming him, and he's got all the gear. So this is his living. He not only installs air conditioning, but he puts it online.
For sure.
That's why he's all set up like this.
And so this guy knows what he's doing.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, it's still, heart racing when you look at this. This is more in line with what you will see. Okay.
This is 90% of the time what you'll see.
There's a little ledge. Can you see how thin that ledge is?
Yeah, I mean, the guy is probably, would you give him 5-6 inches before he was on the edge there?
I'm not even talking about that. Look how thin the actual ledge is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like one brick thickness.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's not holding me up. I'm 220 pounds.
Especially in China, when they build these little ledges like this, it's kind of very, very high chance it's a tofu ledge.
True.
I'm
two of those guys, my point, though. So it can handle him.
For sure. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if this guy was sitting a couple meters above the ground.
Yes.
But look, he's got no safety harness on, no safety rope. He's lucky that it's right underneath the window, though. But when you see exactly where he is...
Stethoscope. Look at the zoom out. Wait till you feel the zoom out, guys.
Yeah. And that's the charging pipe. I mean, look at that.
I'm not even scared of heights, but that's scary.
No, dude. I don't care if you're scared of heights or not. You have to have some common sense. No safety rope at all. What if there's a strong wind or something all of a sudden?
Yes.
You lose your balance.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. It's very common, though, and sometimes they'll do what the first guy did, but without all that safety gear. Just tie a rope around their waist.
Yes.
Is
he on the 22nd floor? Can we count? Can we count?
You want to count? Okay.
Yeah, just quickly.
Quick. You can do the counting.
Okay. You got to keep it at the zoomed out part.
I will. When it's
because, if it was... Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Unless, there might be 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, he's on 20-something floor.
Because there's those 2 at the bottom where shops are. I'm calling 22nd floor.
It's entirely possible.
What would someone say to him?
Ground level?
Or, they could be saying, oh my.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. I see where you're going with this.
Oh my days, chakrara.
They could say that.
They could. Okay, let's move on from this air conditioning extravaganza. That's not very safe. Almost every week, I try to warn everybody about face filters. Okay? And maybe this is a bit of a hang-up of mine, and I'll tell you why. Okay, there's a reason why I warn everyone. I used to often get subscribers visiting me in China when I was in China. And there's one particular incident I remember where this guy came all the way from America, really nice guy. He was like an engineer, and he was like nothing wrong with the guy. He was a really decent-looking guy. He was a nice dude. And he had been doing one of those online, soul mate searching type things where he'd been, doing an online dating with a Chinese woman for probably over a year already. He'd invested a lot of time and a lot of money. He'd been sending her gifts, the usual type thing. And
should have just sent her gifts.
Yeah, exactly.
Saved a lot of money.
Yeah. But when he arrived to meet her, she looked nothing like what he was expecting. Because every single photo, every single video chat, everything was doctored and filtered. And I met up with him for coffee, and he was devastated because the entire relationship was a lie.
Yeah. I don't want to be ABP, but that's how it is here now. In America. It is.
Sure.
It is.
But, sure it is, but not to the extent it is in China.
Yeah. And then they did it earlier.
Yeah, way earlier. So, the reason why I like to warn people about the whole face filter thing is it's so not real. And you see all these videos coming out of China where they have these beautiful, slender, tall women, like all look like supermodels. It's not true. The filters are making people taller, making them slimmer, making them have longer legs, making their face completely different, everything, right? So it's just, I hate it when there's like this open lie. You know what I mean? So I like to bring people down to earth. And this particular clip is pretty funny.
It is.
Okay. So you've got a live streaming woman, okay, who
Yeah,
live
take us out of
live streams on the street here.
They're both live streaming. They're
Yes.
both streamers.
Yes, they're both streamers. But so the guy's like asking her like, "What do you think about me?" And she's like, "Oh, your face is just not my taste." And you what a tie. Maybe we can explain that quickly. what a tie is like, "You're not my dish." That means you're not my taste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're
Not
not.
my type.
I'm not into you.
It's
I'm
just-
not into guys like you.
It's basically you're not my type.
Yeah, you're not my type.
That's
That's what it
exactly
means.
what
Yeah,
it is. what a tie. You're not my vegetable. You're not my dish.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Anyway, so
好像
let's
不
take
是
a
我的
look.
菜，我不喜欢这
光
种就是
看脸吗？你这句话有点伤人了。
如果你有内涵比较好的话，我还是可以那啥一下的。
我知道你是颜值控吗？什么叫光看脸？我不理解。
是我说话太直了吗？那我如果伤害到你，
那
不好意思。
你光看脸，你也不是我的菜啊。等一下，怎么会？
那我们
Okay. So I think this is the
I'll break it down for like the
Yeah.
people who are listening.
Go ahead.
They're talking to each other. They're both live streaming.
Yes.
That's why he's getting these like super weird frilly
Yeah.
masks on his head as people are donating.
Yeah.
And she says, "You're not my type." He says, "Oh, how can you be so hurtful? You're too obsessed with appearance." And she says, "I'm sorry." She wasn't that.
She
mean
was
about
nice.
it.
She was
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, she was nice.
yeah.
Nothing
But he
wrong with
goes,
that.
"Actually, if I look at you though, you're not my type either." And then shows a real photo of her.
Yeah, because a bystander took a picture
Yes.
of her live streaming.
Yeah.
And you can see just exactly how these filters work.
Yeah.
Because the person that you're looking at is just so misrepresentative of the real thing.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like the same even person.
No, not even close. If you're listening, you've got a fairly I wouldn't say like
No, I mean,
overweight,
just
but like, compared to the sort of pretty filtered person that you see on the right, it's you wouldn't be able to tell it's the same
Yeah, and like
person.
in real life, she's not wearing makeup or anything.
Yes.
Right, which is fine, but like her image on the
I mean,
video
the
is.
filter, it makes your eyes bigger,
Yeah.
it puts makeup on for you, it smooths your skin, it makes your hair look nicer, it makes your face slim, it makes you look slim, it slims your arms down, everything. It's kind of insane.
I do want to say, this
Yeah.
is Devil's Advocate. Sunkiss Blessing said the guy also has a filter on his face, if you've noticed, and he did. He also was using a face filter.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
And that guy has absolutely nothing to be judgmental
No,
about.
of course not.
Grease hair boy.
Of course not. Of course not. Yeah. Again,
But
I'm
yeah,
not,
no, it's a
I'm not
funny
trying
video.
to put
It's
the
a funny
blame
video.
on any
Yeah, yeah.
particular person here. I'm just saying, when you see videos coming out of China, you have to understand that all of them now, every single one is doctored and filtered,
Yeah.
bar none. Now this is going around because some cops were called in to deal with the problem, and they were just having a hard time.
I love this because it shows you the reality that China is not just like 8-lane highways
Yeah,
and like high-speed rails.
Yes.
Much of China does look like this.
correct.
Yeah, as we know, we've literally rode motorcycles around the entire country.
The entire
multiple
country,
times.
yes. Yeah, we've seen everything. And it's funny because the comments were, how can we all be alleviated out of poverty if we
Yes.
can't even have roads? That was the quotes people
Yes.
were saying in the comments.
Yes.
So it's kind of a funny thing that's been going around.
So this is going around. I think there's a watermark of this guy's channel, but
Yeah.
yeah, everything fixed or
I
whatever.
have.
Just play
I
it.
actually have one of those.
What? Drill?
Yeah, I have the better one than that.
Doesn't.
No, that's like a impact wrench. It's an impact
gotcha.
drill, yeah.
Anyway, he takes off the battery and he shakes it around. He's like, "What the heck?" Opens it up. Turns out it's a fake battery pack from
Well,
China.
yeah, you can see that the contacts are only on some of the cells there, and those ones at the bottom aren't even connected.
This is ballsy, but he's like, you know what? I have so much confidence. I'm going to drill with a real drill
Yeah.
into this battery.
Wouldn't suggest anyone do
Don't
anything
do
like
that.
this.
It's
And it's just
sand.
filled with sand. And that makes sense because look, it's the same weight and size as the real thing.
Yeah.
But it's only got half the cells in it. So that's why it's so cheap. Also, pro tip, never, ever, ever buy a fake lithium battery.
Never. Don't do it.
Don't, because when you buy one from the legitimate companies, they have liability, right?
DeWalt's great.
Yeah,
Great
DeWalt's
company.
it's like the top tier tools. But any brand name, because think about it, if it's a real brand and the battery catches fire, you have legal recourse.
Yeah.
So they know that they don't want to get sued, so they make sure there's a lot of testing, a lot of making sure that their stuff is safe. The knockoff stuff has none of that. They don't care if your house burns down, and so you will just get garbage. Please don't ever buy fake lithium batteries.
Don't do it.
I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember.
Now you can be a burrito on the couch, in your bed, on the floor, or even in the shower.
Why? This is
that's-
the most vile ad.
So that's a gay mask?
They're twisting it.
They're just showing you how strong the material is.
To make soap out of breast milk.
Oh, dude. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's
Fine,
innocent enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.